What time is it? It's Smurfing time. As I was saying after the last video, you have to find these things all over the place. Yeah, that one I messed up. You have to jump on these flowers. They'll give you heights and all that stuff. Hard to reach places. I kind of took my time in this level. So yeah, it turns out you have to look at the sign to get to that castle. Oh, he's been going to go to there. And believe me, that took me like probably a whole freaking hour getting into almost the end of that castle stage. Incredibly the longest level in video game history. And believe me, I died a lot. Also, plus, once I'm done showing clips of these scenes from the game, I'm deleting them all. And I just played Final Fantasy VII. Hold on. Reunion Crisis Core. I just recorded it. I won't show it to you quite yet. Not until I show you all the clips of that Smurfs Mission Vileaf. Also, when I'm checking out my Xbox One, it is on there too, but you have to download it with real money. But I don't feel like it. Unless it had like free demo, that would be quite impressive. I mean, those of you already looked at my Twitter, I keep on putting you know who on there. Still doing other things. Like that character I just showed you. Trooper, which I'm not quite done with yet. With the backgrounds and everything. But once I'm done with it, I'll let you guys know when I'm done with it. Still haven't done that female character I just wrote down. Sherbia. No, Sherby. I mean, since we're in 2024, there's always going to be new ideas. It took me a while to figure out how you're supposed to do this. Turns out you have to fly and then do the speed towards it. When I came through this level stage before, I did not know you need the amount of speed to come across the side. And right here, I die a lot. I tried that. I tried this. And I got to time it correctly. And I press the speed up button and it doesn't work half the time. And that one, I was so close. Yeah, I clearly pressed the button and feels a little bit delayed it. Yeah, so close. Finally made it. Also, I think it was just replaying it over and over again. Try to find hidden treasures here and there. Makes this game a little bit a fast quest, if you know what I mean. You know, like those kind of games. I mean, it's kind of like Metroid. If you miss something, you have to go back and try it all again. It is kind of like that kind of game, except you don't. Okay, you do need like upgrades and all that stuff. What I'm trying to say is, if you want to do something and very logically faster, you have to be upgrading the speed run throughout the whole entire game and collect a few things. And to be 100% according to you and me. And this game can be not much of a cakewalk, especially the stupid invisible walls. Are blocking the pathway. Make it a little bit frustrating at times, but you'll find out why I said that. Because you have to keep on spraying everything inside so you can continue your quest to stop Gargamel's evil plant invasion. Also, I finally got that present not too long ago. The only Smurf game I ever beat in was the sequel, based off the movie, and I got on Xbox 360. And that game can be easily beaten in like 3 or 4 hours. And it's a platforming game, all 2D dimensional. Right here, this is how you get to the castle. Just hit on the map, and there you go, Cooking Pod Castle. Which I did not realize you can do that. And you have to go to the castle wall. Alright, here's the part that really frustrated me. Yeah, because it's absolute hell as well. This one really made me mad. And it wasted so much of my time trying to get all these seeds. It's all together. I keep on missing. It took me like a long time because they don't, well, give you enough time to hit all of them. This one you have to go like super fast. And then it gives you like a brief 1 second or 2 seconds. If you don't hit in time, it goes back in the ground. Now that sucks. This one really made me freaking mad. Because it was a bit frustrating. I tried and tried. Did as much as I can. I had to change the freaking option to easy. Yep, you can change the game to easy, normal, or hard. Because I kind of sucked at this one. They really don't give enough time to do all that. I was terrible at this one. It felt like an eternity trying to get it right. It just really made me mad that I had to do something this freaking stupid. They have to go super fast and hit them all before the time runs out. Not my fault I suck at it. It's just the way they program it to be freaking irritating. It kind of reminds me of when I played that SpongeBob SquarePants movie game that you had to ride the vehicle, but for the ring it goes away and you miss it. Yeah, right here I just changed it to easy. Because these things move way too fast and I had to make sure my Smurf, whatever it's called, actually works. You know what? It did. And change it to being hard again. Believe me, it took me a long time to do all that. And it was a huge waste of my time. If this video doesn't stop, I'm good to record the rest of it. So anyways, I did beat Smurfs 2, the video game. And I do mean one the same name as the film. I mean, those of you ever played like any of these kind of games when you were a kid? Like in the 90s? I remember playing the Flintstones on Sega Genesis, where the Frip Store used to, well, make lots of young players rent games back in the day. Nowadays, I could just play the game online for free. I also played the Jetsons Sudden Invasion Space Pirates on Super Nintendo. Before I actually played the NES Cogswell NES game. As a kid, I thought the Jetsons Super Nintendo game was going to be related to the movie. Anybody remember watching the Jetsons movie? Because I heard that was pretty much Mel Brooks' last role before he kicked the bucket. Playing basically the same guy that played Bugs Bunny and other characters. I do remember Mel Brooks might have been in one of the Smurf episode cartoons from the 80s. And probably the Flintstones as well. I do remember the actor called Paul Marshall was the voice of Gargamel. And he did play the voice of Tigger from Winnie the Pooh in the 80s and get replaced by Jim Cummings in the early 90s. Oh yeah, I remember,